Thanks for all the new subscribers to my channel. What I want to talk about today is a lot of these t-shirts I have. I want to present this package to a lot of people out there. We do wholesale t-shirts, we sell retail, we have a lot of different avenues where we sell our t-shirts from. But what I like to try to do right now is I want to showcase and show some of these t-shirts to you viewers out there. I want to give you guys an opportunity to purchase these shirts at a low price, wholesale price, where you can turn around and sell them, whether it's at a flea market, a co-op booth. You know, you could sell them on eBay, Etsy. You know, there's endless possibilities. But you know, really, what I want to do is you know, I want to build a partnership with a lot of you guys out there to, you know, take advantage of some of these T-shirts, of what profits could be on them. I don't sell usually a T-shirt less than $20 shipped. That's just my policy. So, you know, but I've also sold shirts that are $500–600. I sold a shirt for $1,000. I sold jackets for $500. But what I'm going to do here for you guys, I'm going to show you some quick shirts. If any of these shirts are interesting to you guys, you're looking at purchasing for yourself, or you're looking to reflip them, I'm down with that. Just shoot me a price. You know, if you want to lowball me, that's fine. I'm not going to sell you one shirt. You're not going to lowball me on one shirt. You've got to grab a bunch. Make it worth all of our time. So here's the first shirt. It's a 80s Willie Gault Chicago Bears. It's a youth extra large pay dirt. This would probably fit a small, maybe a medium-sized adult. Somebody who's a big Chicago fan would sport this shirt. I've sold jerseys like this in the past for $50–60, so it's a good find. Oh, here's a great one right here. This is a Screen Stars, size medium, Indiana Hoosiers Bobby Knight. Tossing a chair. This is classic. Probably, this is from Screen Stars, probably in the 80s. You know, we do more than a lot of vintage shirts too. We do a lot of retro shirts, a lot of different, anything that's just got some cool subject matter to it. But we specialize in concert shirts, sports shirts, retro shirts, graphic shirts. We also screen print shirts. We sell brand new shirts, licensed, you know, band shirts. Here's a Neil Diamond shirt from, let's see what the date on this one is, 98, size large. Here's a size extra large Chicago Bulls Michael Jordan, Fruit of the Loom. Thanks for the memories. Here we got a Reebok Chicago Blackhawks, size large, Brian Campbell shirt. This is a great shirt here. This guy's actually a class act athlete. I tell you, I met him a couple times. And actually, quick story, I saw Eddie Vedder in concert, and I'm looking in there and sitting there drinking a beer, and I turn her over, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's Brian Campbell sitting right next to me. Nobody in the whole place had a clue who he was, and he was just sitting there like the average Joe. I thought it was great. Talked to him about a half hour. Sad to see him leave Chicago. But on to the t-shirts here. Here we have a Hanes Adult Large Dave Matthews Band shirt. Looks like this was made in the late 90s, maybe early 2000s. Here's a t-shirt here. This is, we were messing around the other day. We're getting ready to launch this line. This is a shirt we've screen printed. It's a demo shirt, size small, sport gray. Are You Too Good for Your Home? Billy Madison, Adam Sandler t-shirt. Pretty classic. We're getting ready to launch these, but we've just got so much shirts here that, you know, we're trying to move some inventory and at the same time give people opportunities to purchase some of these great items. Here is a Sport Attack Ohio State Buckeyes size medium embroidered t-shirt. Looks like this was made in the late 80s. Here's a late 80s Mardi Gras French Quarter shirt. Love the graphics on here, the neon. Check that out. Here's a cool crew neck size large Chicago Blackhawks embroidered. Here's a dead stock, size large, 1996 Atlanta Olympic Games with the tags. Got that sparkly effect. That's pretty slick. Here's a Trick Pony shirt, size extra large. Here's a size large 1993 Chicago Bulls NBA Champions t-shirt. Now you may ask about our wholesale programs. A lot of our wholesale programs, what we do for a lot of our clients is we photograph all of our t-shirts, and then basically we do a dropship program. So for example, if you're selling on eBay and you wanted to take some of our listings, there's no charge, but the shirt must sell within 2 weeks. If not within 2 weeks, the inventory will change. You'll be notified via email. We have a whole email sign-up program where you're getting in touch with all of our latest products, whether they're t-shirts, toys, basically a wholesale list. But the dropship program, you know, it's got to be moved quickly. So if you're going to throw it to auction, you got to let us know. Typically with like an item like this, it's going out to one person. We don't shout out to 4 or 5 different people. So it's first come, first served. You pick and choose. But we provide all the photographs for it, all the detailed photographs, the descriptions, the sizes. You know, when it comes to with vintage t-shirts, the most important thing to do is mention sizes in your listings. It's important because you get a lot of people that look at the shirt and say, oh yeah, this fits, you know, I'll buy it. And then they get it and they want to return it. Well, that's a pain in the butt to deal with because obviously the person didn't read the description and matched up their size. So what you want to do is you want to take the shirt, lay it flat, you know, use a tape measure or a ruler and measure from pit to pit, armpit to armpit. Keep that in there, and then from top to bottom. You know, I usually start from the bottom of the neckline here and measure down. You provide that information along with the size, along with, you know, the material, 100% cotton, 50% cotton, 50% polyester. You're giving them everything they need. And from my experience, once you provide them all the information, you're never going to have a problem or complaint with somebody saying, hey, you know, the shirt wasn't as described. Especially since when we photograph our items, we show every detail. If there's a small hole or, you know, a flaw, we mention it, we show it, and that's what sets us apart from a lot of guys. So just to keep in mind that that's an option as well, the wholesale program. You know, it's easy, it comes, you know, you take, let's say for example, you want to start with this shirt here. This shirt here, you know, we do a consignment program with it. It's a wholesale drop ship. Basically what will happen is if you want to take this item and say, yeah, I want to sell it on my eBay store. You know, start it off on an auction, throw it for $20, right? We tell you what we need out of the shirt, and then you make the rest of the profit. We do all the we ship directly, blind ship to your customer. So something to keep in mind, guys. Well, back out of the t-shirts, here's a 2XL Texas Tech college tee. This is pretty recent. This is probably made, looks like mid 2000s. Here's a 1998 Chicago Cubs wild card tee. It's hard to find a lot of these Cub shirts in red because usually it's a blue shirt, it's a white shirt, a gray shirt. So the red ones kind of stick out, and there's a lot of diehard Cubs fans out there, and you know, everybody wants a unique shirt, especially when you go into Wrigley Field or if you're at the bar watching the game. But we've got a ton of Cub stuff. Oh yeah, here's a 1992 Screen Stars Brookfield Zoo 50/50 t-shirt. It's a classic look, nice and thin. Here's another great one from the 80s, Beer Shirt Sell, Leinenkugels. It's a Stedman Super 50, size large, could probably fit a medium as well. The back's great, check that out. You know, these are classic t-shirts, man. You don't want to buy the junk that you're seeing at your big box stores. You know, they're charging you $15, $20 for those shirts, and you know, there's people like me, when I see people wearing them, I'm like, man, be real. You know, get a real vintage shirt. They're not that expensive. Alright, here's an early 90s Myrtle Beach, actually 94 Myrtle Beach, South Carolina shirt. Nice dolphin graphics. Purple. Here we got a Mark Pryor t-shirt. The ex-Cub. And we do a lot of jerseys too, so here's a size large Cleveland Browns Holcomb tee, or Holcomb jersey, sorry. Speaking of these guys, they're actually jamming in the background here. Here's an original early 90s Pearl Jam Lee, size large shirt from their 10 album. This isn't a repo, this is the real deal. Here's a size 46 medium, which is actually probably it could fit a large because they made these pretty big. Starter, Dallas Cowboys, Neon Deion Sanders jersey. And we're going to throw a couple jackets out there for you guys too. Here's a starter, full zipper button down. See the size of this one's an extra large. Pittsburgh Steelers. This one's pretty nice. Starter jackets, man, everybody loves them. You know, we do some distribution for a pretty large sports company, and a lot of their jackets, they're trying to get this look back. Here's an 80s starter. Let's see the size on this one. Size large, probably fit in medium. Dallas Cowboys. Snap button. You got the NFL on the side. It's pretty slick. It's got some little marks on there, it's a little wear, but overall it's pretty good shape. Show you guys a couple more. Here is a, looks like this is the first year it came out, probably early 90s, maybe mid 90s. Extra large starter. Chicago Wolves pullover. Actually, this is from 94. Starter jacket. Got the hood, got the great graphics on it, all embroidered. This one is dead stock, it's never been worn. And here's our last one for today, guys. This is our sweet jacket. It's a leather Chicago Bulls. The tag has been ripped out of it. I want to say this might be a Jeff Hamilton jacket. And if anybody knows anything about Jeff Hamilton jackets, they're worth some good coin. But check out the back on this one. 91, 92, 93 NBA World Champions. This is a reversible jacket as well, so you can turn it inside out, but it doesn't look as great. It shows a little wear on the jacket, but overall it's a great looking jacket. You sport a nice snapback hat with this, you know, wear some Air Jordans, man, you'll stand out. So, just wanted to show you some of these items, guys. If this is stuff you're interested in, or if you're looking at making some money with it, you know, let me know. Contact me. Shoot me a private message. If you're looking for, you know, advice on how to get these items or how to make money, you know, let me know too. Ask questions. You know, I'm always here. I'm always looking to answer questions. I got my iPhone with me, running around. But you know, I'm busy, but I have time to answer questions. You know, my phone rings all the time. I'm talking to people. You know, this is what I do. I network. You know, I want to share the information I have out there to everybody. Especially the people that are, you know, they have a full-time job and they're not making all the ends meet. You know, this is a good part-time job, but for me it's full-time. I've turned it into a full-time job. So, once again, guys, I want to thank everybody who's watching my videos. If you have any questions, just, you know, leave a message, man, with me, or shoot a comment. Give me a thumbs up, like, and stay tuned for my next video.